My name is Alan. I am Gigguk's editor / video production dude for the first time since before the pandemic. I've come back to Japan, and I'm here this time for a longer period to actually work here. And so GeeXPlus have asked me to do sort of a video showing sort of the daily process behind making a video on the Gigguk channel. I have not been on camera in like 7 years, so this is going to be mildly traumatic. It's going to be the portion of production going into the long-awaited fall 2022 anime in a nutshell video, and hopefully it's somewhat interesting. Working, mate? Oh, this coffee tastes like trash. So I started YouTube in 2013. I did YouTube mainly as a thing that I could do in my free time that felt productive because I was currently working full-time in retail management and fucking hated it. I enlisted all of my shit when I stopped back in like 2015, but all my stuff is still here. There is something that's particularly of note in that on this particular video of Hunter x Hunter that I did in 2015, a little someone posted a comment back when they were a fan of mine before they ever became famous themselves. There you go. CDogVA confirmed BakaShift fan before you guys were a fan of him. One of the things that I often have to do is make pictures of Garnt in various scenarios. And we've got ourselves an old man Garnt picture from a FaceApp thing, because there's a bit in the video.
I'm gonna have a kid and gonna be like, son, let me regale you with the songs of my childhood.
So I need to make an old man Garnt and a tiny baby Garnt to illustrate this and make it fun. Yeah, I guess if I had any advice to give to people who want to do what I do, like specifically edit for anime YouTube, that advice would probably be don't make that your main career choice. The key thing you'll soon realize if after you've done this for a period of time is that as passionate as you think you are about anime, as much as you think you love this medium, as soon as you start doing it for a job, you lose a lot of that. Specifically working in editing for anime YouTube, you sort of have to be in the right set of circumstances. The starters, like with me, would have to come into it with an existing knowledge of editing and probably have done your own channel, your own stuff beforehand, so you know what you're doing. During that time would have ideally made connections with people, and then maybe some of your peers who grew faster than you did would need editors, and so you've got those connections there. Also just the luck from that and just being in the right place at the right time is going to be something necessary for you to get into a point where you're not only doing this and making money from it, but you're making money at a rate that's actually sustainable. Because yeah, this is really cool. I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't paid well for it. This is a job at the end of the day. I'm also coming at this from a more narrow perspective in that I don't really know how other people do this. I'm not someone who has worked for loads of different people and then gotten to where I am. I am someone who has worked for one person for 7 years. One of the biggest pieces of advice I would give someone who's already in this field: you really need to focus on looking after yourself. You need to find time to exercise, you need to find time to look after yourself, and you need to find time to figure out how your diet works, and you got to basically be as healthy as you can be. Sure, I'll take the top now as a pre-planned segment. Today's sponsor is bananas. You'll find that you'll quickly hate your job faster than you would have done otherwise, just because you're treating your body like shit and you're associating that with your job because that's what's causing it. Potassium.
Healthy lifestyle?
Yeah, it's got all the major food groups, like Crunchwrap Supremes and cinnamon twists, everything a growing editor needs. Pro tip: when you come to Japan, make sure you try yourself a lot of authentic Japanese food, because you can't get shit like this anywhere else. But with that being said, you just have to understand coming into this that if you do really want to do this for anime specifically, you need to be versatile and you need to work for other content creators to be able to make it viable. Going back to the thing of me burning out of anime, you will quickly find that editing itself becomes very boring unless you Mudan, because he apparently still finds it incredibly enjoyable. He gamifies it. He makes it that he properly makes it viable in a way that I don't understand how his brain works around it. Of our little smaller anime editor industry, he's the GOAT, as it were.
It's called an addiction. I don't want to edit videos. I need to edit videos.
6 months into when I'd started YouTube, I got a message from Gant. It was when I was invited to join Podtaku for the side project JTaku thing, and obviously that's when I became friends with Gant, and I continued my YouTube stuff until mid to late 2015, I think, because I'd gotten to the point where I was like, oh shit, I'm kind of making it. I've got 15,000 subscribers, which was a lot back then, by the way. If I'd worked hard and pushed myself from that point, I could have become something. But because I had that in my head, I completely stopped focusing on making videos about things that I actually liked. Felt like I had to railroad myself onto making content about stuff that was popular. I just completely burnt myself out on anime in general. A year or so passed, I started to sort of really get some of the perks of working with him. I think I went to AX in 2017, and then at the end of 2017, I moved to live with Gant and Sydney in Thailand for 6 months. I think it was literally on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve 2017 going into 2018 that we hit 1 million subscribers, and has now since reached over 3 million. So at least 1 million of those are my subscribers, right? That's how it works. I've had a lot more opportunities to do things that I wouldn't have normally been able to do. Obviously I'm here in Japan right now for a month to do all this stuff. That's not something I would have been able to do. And whenever we've had projects that have needed various things, I've been able to, expense out the equipment.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I'm not interrupting anything.
Nah, good. You're good. I mean, you're here for a reason. Oh yeah, I forgot. You know how Witch from Mercury's in the seasonal video?
Yeah.
I thought this is something that I should have gotten anyway, and so this was 15,000 yen, and so to qualify, expense this because research for the video and everything like that.
Mate, we're not doing a Gundam video.
But it's relevant.
Alan.
We've been able to. You said I could expense when we did manga videos and stuff, and got the manga for the video.
Alan, we're not showing this in the video. I don't even show my face in the video, Alan.
But it's research.
This isn't research, Alan.
It's research to me. And yeah, since then we've been working together strongly. I feel like in general, everything that we make just gradually improves.
Yeah, it's just a bloody nightmare to work with. I mean, the man is obsessed with Taco Bell, and I've never seen a man who's so in love with Taco Bell and tries to expense everything in the office, even if we use it or not. Alan, for fuck's sake, stop trying to expense Gundam, Alan. We're not gonna make a bloody video about Gundam.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm BakaShift. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Alan?
Yes,
You been working?
obviously. Can you not see the progress?
Taco Bell. Again. Alan, you're in Japan. Why are you eating Taco Bell, mate?
It's authentic Japanese Taco Bell.
Why is there gunpla here?
I was doing research for the video, like I said, I got it for.
How much work have you done?
Doing the sequel section, I'm getting there.
Mate, you've done no work since I left. Have you just been eating Taco Bell and building gunpla this entire time?
I may have done some of that, but I had to, get my energy back up.
God's sakes. On a serious note, my channel would not be where it is now if not for Alan. He's the second half of this channel. Yeah, it's just been a pleasure working with him all this time. It kind of feels like we've only been together for a few years, even though it's been 6-7 years now, which blows my mind. So yeah, good work, Alan.
What made you reach out to Alan?
I just saw his YouTube channel and I'm like, damn, this man can edit and he can do good reviews. Also, he seems to have a good sense of humor. So I took a chance and I reached out and it turned out to be amazing.
The mic has been camouflaged into the little boy right here. Audio recorder hidden into the sofa. Nobody will be able to tell. Do you think that that's going to be too obvious, isn't it? Let's just cover this up a little bit. Totally not obvious. There's a bunch of stuff in this room.
I think right now we're still on track to get this video up this week, basically.
Yeah, we've got audio to work on now. I'm going to stay as late as I need to tonight to get that sorted today.
Okay, sounds good then. I'm gonna go for dinner now.
Okay.
I'll be back in the office in a few hours to check up how you're getting on.
Alright,
so
sweet.
we're gonna get this video out this week, Alan.
Yeah, man, it's gonna smash it.
Alright.
We were practicing some angles for a shoot.
What are you doing here?
We're practicing the quality of the camera.
Right, try not to break the office. I'm gonna go for dinner. See you guys.
Bye.
I hope that was fun. It was very weird being the subject of a video again. If you have any interest in following my shit, seeing what I do, obviously the Gigguk channel and the second channel, the Gant channel, it's my space. That's where you see the shit that I create. Outside of that, the only social media I use is Twitter. You'll very occasionally see me post things about random Gundams I've bought and generic opinions about stuff that doesn't matter. Thank you so much to GeeXPlus for wanting. It's very flattering to actually for them to want for me to be here to do this. So make sure you drop subscribe on this channel as well. See what they're doing. Don't know how to outro outside of how Gant does it. Anyway, guys, that's it from me, and I will see you all next time.